So here we are down at Water Furlong. This is Phil, and he's just about to introduce us to his vineyard. So here we go.
Welcome in. This is pretty much a wasteland when I moved in. The whole thing was overgrown with brambles, bushes, God knows what. And basically hired a mini digger, scraped the whole thing off. Planted a vineyard basically. Here we have 125 Pinot Noir vines, each planted by hand in a box about this big, dug out, filled in. Each one took about 20 minutes to plant, so imagine that times 125. A few people helping me, a few days work.
So how long have you actually been doing this for then? How long ago did you set this up?
This is the fourth year of growing, fourth growing year. So this will be the third year. Is it now? This will be the third time I actually make wine, so it's probably the fifth year, I think, yeah.
And what made you decide that you wanted to start growing your own vines then? Because it's not exactly a small undertaking.
I wanted a hobby, something that would ground me a bit really. I'd got a bit of stress from a job in London and wanted to get out of it all, come back here, and wanted something that was natural to get my teeth into really. And I was into wine. I thought, why not plant a little vineyard? So this is it. And yeah, so good get away from the computer. So I work as a web designer.
Do you know of many other people who grow wines in England? Because I didn't know that England could grow wine.
There's a few 100 or 1,000 vineyards in England at the moment.
Oh wow!
There's some actually in polytunnels in Scotland now, I think. But there's open air vineyards north of Liverpool, York.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how well they're doing, but the best vineyard country tends to be on the south coast. In terms of reds, the nicest English red grape I've tried was Pinot Noir at the English Wine Festival a couple of years ago, and so that's what I decided to plant. And they call it the heart grape because it's so hard to grow because of the thin skins and its susceptibility to disease and that sort of thing. I've made one bottle of wine. It wasn't drinkable. It probably would have made you ill. It's something I've gone wrong with. I don't know what, but it was kind of smelt like some kind of strange chemical. It looked like wine. It felt clear and all that, but no, you wouldn't have liked to drink it. It would have been bad for you, I think. But last year I've made a whole new batch of wine, and that's going okay. We're going to have a look at that later, I think.
So how much have you actually got bottled up now then?
2 bottles, right? 2 bottles. Yeah. Only because I had to rack it off, and I had to fill one of my 2-litre demijohns, and I didn't have enough wine left over to fill another one, so I had to bottle it. So here we have that last demijohn I was telling you about. Look at this. Just keep out of the light with the bin bag because it spoils the wine, which is why wine bottles are coloured, incidentally. That's a little 2-litre. Did have cider in it, and that was purchased from Morrison's. But it's a hobby, and it turns out that the allotment's a wicked place to have barbies or do whatever, or just go to chill out of an afternoon. Certainly this time of year when it started getting bright, it's absolutely lovely down there. Really gives you a good idea for the summer and how good life can be, that sort of thing.
I guess it goes back to because you mentioned at the beginning that you came back up from London to try and recapture a bit of quality of life, and that's why you started doing the grape. One of the reasons why you started doing the vineyard in the first place. Do you think you've really noticed a difference in your health since doing that?
Well, yeah. I was basically ill with stress when I was in London, and that is all gone now. Whether it's removing myself from that environment or that as well as the vineyard or just that, I don't know, but I think certainly doing things that you love doing is a great antidote to doing things you don't like doing.
Planning a bit of a get together down here?
Well, today? Yeah, a few bottles of wine, bit of a barbie, yeah. That's nice. Terrain. Sauvignon Blanc from Loire, I think.